I can't hear you.
So we looked at problems with extra information yesterday. For example, when Emma solved 9 math problems and answered 7 reading questions, her sister solved 8 math problems. How many math problems did they solve in all? We said that the extra information was about what, Robert? The which questions. We didn't need to know it to answer how many math problems they did. You guys remember? Help them out. Surnay. We didn't need to know about reading questions since it was all about math problems. We just needed to know how many math problems were solved. So that was called extra what? Extra information. When we were trying to find out how many shirts Mark had, we didn't need to know about the pants, right? Extra information. We also looked at yesterday problems with hidden information. Who can remind me what hidden information is? Hidden information. Lucas, what is hidden information? Information you need to know, but why do we call it hidden? Why is it hidden? Yeah, Ellie.
Because it's in a word, but it's a word that we know it's a type of number.
Okay, it's hidden in a word, but it's a number word. So we needed to know yesterday what a set was. A set of horseshoes was what? How many? We also needed to know what a week was. That was a hidden word. What's a week, Abby? How many days? 7 days. We needed to know what a dozen means. What does a dozen mean? 12. We also needed to know what a quarter meant. What does a quarter mean, Cooper? I'm going to ask you to put that away. What does a quarter stand for? Everybody.
25.
What about a dime?
10.
What about a nickel?
5.
What about a penny?
1.
Those are words that are hidden information. And then a year was worth how many days? 365 and a quarter. So then we also looked at, so those were hidden words or information. We looked at some problems that we were like, I don't know, because they didn't give us enough information, right? Words that we still needed to know more. Like Sarah bought 8 bananas at the fruit market. She put them in a bowl with some oranges. How many pieces of fruit are in the bowl? We couldn't answer it because we needed to know how many oranges there were. So that's what we looked at yesterday. So today, what I want to do is, I will show you here. Before we get to our learning target, I want you to do your exit ticket number 6. This is in your Google assignment for you kiddos that are remote. I will know when you turn it in. Everybody has a copy. The directions say explain what hidden information in a word problem is and give an example. You can give more than one example of a hidden word. If you know many and you want to get a 4 on this, give me all the examples you know. Explain what hidden information in a word problem is and give an example. What is hidden information? We just went over it. We just gave you like 5 examples. You can do it. Go ahead and do it now. It's oh, is it supposed to be 5 or 6? Okay, my kiddos here, go ahead and do 5 if you have a blank spot for 5. I'll just change it to 5. But you haven't written much and you have a pencil, right? You be okay? Will you live? So if you are at home in your math under Google Classroom, if you go to today's lesson, which is review and quiz for Thursday, you will see exit ticket number 6. And it tells you, explain what hidden information in a word problem is and give an example. Remember, you turn it in, you do not share it with me. So you put the cursor down below and you type. Okay? Not for them. This is for them. I already changed it for you. Okay? Any questions, my remote kiddos? All right, go for it. We're going to call this our entrance ticket. It's like an entrance ticket. Because we didn't have time yesterday. So I'm going to explain what is hidden information in a word problem. And if you want to give more than one example, awesome. Did he not get this? No. I wonder why. Just have him start on your list. Okay, thank you. It's on the board. When you have hidden information in a word problem, you gotta figure out what that hidden information is. I love how Renee started hers. Hidden information is, that's like how you start a coaching statement, right? Good job, Renee. This Chris? When you feel confident about your answer, make sure you have examples. Make sure you have examples. We went over quite a few yesterday and today. We just talked about all the ones we talked about yesterday. I'll give you a hint. Think about eggs. Eggs is not the hidden information, but that's your hint. Think about horses. Think about going on vacation for days. Think about money. Think about years. Think about, that's all I should say. You only have to give me one example, but you can give me more if you want. When you feel good about your answer, your explanation, you may put the paper in the classwork basket. At home, when you feel good about your explanation, you may turn it in. Max, this is not to share, buddy. Put it in the basket when you're done. Everyone has to do their own. All right, show me if you need one more minute. I see you, Astria. I see you, Reese. I see you, Jensen. Henry, you need more time? Hey, Katie, I see you. Is that a 0? Or there? Oh, you need 4 more minutes. Okay. Hi.
Can I go find the bag?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. For those of you who are waiting, you have a dry erase board and a sock and a marker. Here's what I want you to do. Sawyer, you ready? While we wait for we're going to give the kiddos a couple more minutes. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Ready, August? Abby, ready? You're going to write the number down on your board when you think you know it. It is even. An even number between 1 and 20. And if you add the digits together, they equal, no, that's too much. You're going to get it. Never mind. The digit in the ones place is greater than the digit in the tens place. What number am I thinking of? Has to be even. That's odd. Hold it up when you think you know it. That could be it, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Try again. That could be it, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. It also is a number that represents hidden information. Dun, dun, dun. It's a number that represents hidden information. Now I see some of you getting it. No. I can't see your. What is it, Max? What? 12. If you got 12, you're right. Why was it 12? 12 is between 1 and 20. It's even, right? Because 6 plus 6 is 12. You can break it into 2 equal parts. And the hidden information is dozen. And it also has 2 is greater than 1. All right. Show me now at home. Do you need more time? All right, Henry, I'm going to give you another minute. Then here's what you can do. I'll do one more with the class, but then I'm going to have to move on. And you can do it after or during my little review if you want. Okay, bud? Okay, here we go. One more. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. It is odd. The 2 digits are the same.
Oh, I know what it is.
Go for it. The 2 digits are the same. And it's between 1 and 100, and it is odd. It is, could be that. It could be that you guys need another hint. This is going to weigh too much, I think. Okay, now if you add, well, we'll see who really knows their facts. If you add the 2 digits together, you get 18. Oh. Two, and it's a double digit, not a single. That's 2 digits. The 8 plus 8 is 16. No, that equals 16. 18. Gabe, what do you got? You should have gotten 99. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, if you are not done with your exit ticket, that is okay. We are going to let you you can choose to continue during our quick Kahoot review, We're just gonna use our dry erase boards, our socks, and our markers to answer. You are not getting online with Kahoot. We don't do that. For this, we're just going to use it as a quick review. So listen up. Today, your learning target is to participate in the review. Whole body, kiddos. And take quiz 5.1. So we know what we still need to work on. We're going to participate. We're going to read carefully. We're going to visualize. We're going to look for clues, just like we've been doing. If you guys want to use a math mountain or comparison bar, whatever is good for you. You're going to find the unknown and you are going to reflect. But first, we're going to warm up our brains. I'm going to start a quick Kahoot. You guys are going to write what you think your answer is and hold it up.
You don't remember Kahoot? Oh, yeah, you don't know what Kahoot is.
You're going to sing.
Yeah. I know what Kahoot is.
It's going to make me log in. Yep. I can't get them in the... Oh, let me see. How do I do this again? Oh, yeah. Kahoot.it. Ah, hate when I do this. Oh, it won't let me.
I can remember everything. I want to play it because I want to show you what it's called.
All right, guys, here we go. You're going to write your answer on your board. What is 4 times 8? Write it on your board and hold it up. We're not having a screaming match. Screaming match.
You can also write the shape. Also, are we allowed to write the shape?
Nope, I want the number because I won't know. Wow, you guys are getting really good at this. Oh my gosh. I'm so impressed. You should have gotten 32. What is 32 divided by 4? Go for it. No yelling, no yelling. Just write your answer and hold it up.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we've got a class over here that's working, so we can't do that. Okay, guys? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear me, Lila? Stop.
If you get the answer,
Violent excitement, right?
Yep. What is 9 times 4? And make sure you're showing me your board at home.
They are doing a fairly good job finding it.
I think we only need 30 seconds the way I look around.
yes!
36. What is 27 divided by 3? I'm only going to give you 30 seconds because you guys are rocking it. 27 divided by 3. This one's a little harder. August. Turn it around, bud. Turn it around. You got it. All right. You should have gotten. All right. What is 7 times 3?
What's the question? 7 They made it on the
You should have gotten 21. All right, last one. What is 36 divided by 9? Leo, that's so small, I can barely see You should have said 4. Okay. Well, that was just a good way to get us warmed up. We are going to go back to our review. Here's what you will be seeing. Let's do a quick whole body listening check. How about that? All right, everybody. I know that was so fun. Cooper, let's get back to our desks. Finn, come on over. Remember, ears are listening. Brain is thinking about what is being said. Eyes are up here. Mouth is quiet. Hands and feet are down and still. That's you, Elena. Let's get started, sweetheart. Everybody. Okay. August, you are my star. August has 14 pencils. Finn has 6 more pencils than August. Elena has 3 fewer pencils than Finn. Oh boy. How many pencils does Elena have? Use your dry erase board, your sock, your marker, draw a picture. Do what you got to do to solve this problem. I'm going to repeat it. Ready, Henrik? August has 14 pencils. Shh, boys, listen. August, we know, has 14 pencils, but Finn has 6 more pencils than August. So you better figure out how many Finn has. But Elena has 3 fewer pencils than Finn. So I really want to know how many pencils does Elena have? Try again, Sawyer. It's more than one step. Try again, Lucas. I would love to see your equations. Thank you, Gabe. Wow, Gabe, amazing. Don't erase that, okay? Amazing job. I'm going to give you a minute, and then I'm going to make Gabe explain. Yeah, look at that. He has the equation, he has the proof. The proof is in the pudding. And he has the pudding. I don't even know where that saying came from. All right. As I come around, I see lots of good thinking. You're almost, don't look at other people's, look in your head. You got it. Just see if you can finish it. No, touch my head. So August, think inside your head. What do you know? You know about yourself, right? We know August has 14. Finn has 6 more. Then you. Stop there. That's your first step. Right? Yeah, so what are you going to do to find out how many Finn has first? How many does Finn have? That's what you got to find out first. Can you do that for me? All right, figure that out first. If August has 14 and Finn has 6 more, what are we going to do? Gabe, what are we going to do first? And what'd you get? You should have added y. What was your clue? Because he has 6 more, yeah. But is that the only thing we're going to do?
No.
Why would I do 20 minus 3? Elaine has 3 fewer than Finn. And we know Finn has 20. And what's 20 minus 3? 17 pencils. All right, nice job. Good job. Gabe had that like immediately. He proved it. You knew it was a 2-step problem. Very impressive. All right, moving right along. Can you scoot back a little, Lila, so I don't step or chip on you? All right, next problem you might see on your test today. Cooper has 15 apples. Yeah, Cooper and his apples. He likes apples. He gives 1 to each of his brothers and 1 to each of his 4 sisters. Wow. Now you do. He has 8 apples left. How many brothers does Cooper have? Draw a picture. Figure it out. It's going to be more than 1 step. Cooper has 15 apples. He gives 1 to each of his brothers. We don't know how many brothers he has. And 1 to each of his 4 sisters. He has 8 apples left. How many brothers does Cooper have? You're going to have to read that more than once. That's confusing. Draw a picture. Write an equation. Write more than 1 equation to figure it out. You might draw a picture for this one. Hold it up when you think you know. Can you make sure try again, okay? Not quite. Try again. You got the idea. You know what I mean? You got the first part. Keep going. Some of you have the first part. Keep going. Two steps, guys. guys you're going to be doing more than one step for some of these problems today. I need to see your work, right? I want to see your work. So that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. Try again. All right, Sunny Poe, what do I need to do?
So, since he has 4 sisters, he gives 1 to each of them.
Okay, Sunny said since he has 4 sisters, you give 1 to each of them. So what is that going to look like?
15 taken with 4 equals 11.
So he has 11 apples before he gives them to his brothers, right? Or
His sisters.
well, he gave 4 to his sisters. We need to know how many brothers. So he has 11 apples and he has 8 left after he gives them to his brothers. How do I figure out how many brothers he has?
11 equals 8, and it equals 3.
Equals 3. He has 3 brothers. See? And how did you know? What were your key words? How did you know to subtract?
Because he didn't know how many brothers he had.
Were there any words here that might have helped you too?
Cooper doesn't know how many brothers he had.
He gives, right?
He doesn't even have many brothers.
Hey guys, you're really distracting our thinkers here. What else?
And there's 8 apples left.
He has 8 apples left after he's given them, right? And it didn't say anything about equal groups, so you're not dividing. But you knew the total right away. We knew there was 15. When you know the total, you're either subtracting or dividing. But since we're not putting them into equal groups like that, then we're not going to use division. All right, nice job, Sunny and everybody else. You guys worked hard on that one. I was really impressed. I don't know what you had for breakfast or lunch. Maybe, oh, it must be the chicken nuggets. Must be helping you with your math today. Chicken nuggets for lunch?
I think it's all fruit and vegetables.
Ah, that's a better idea. It's all the fruits and vegetables you guys have been eating. All right, this is extra information. All you have to do is tell me that extra information to start with. Then you have to solve it. There are 28 boys and 17 girls at the movies. Back in the day when we could go to the movies. Then 8 girls leave. Listen, listen. 8 girls leave the movies. How many girls are at the movies? You need to write the extra information. What's extra, Max? What's the extra information that we don't need? And then you can solve it. Show me the equation you used to get that. Write the extra information. You're gonna have to do the extra information on your test today. So make sure you write it. You got the right thinking. Now count up from 8 to 17. You got it. What equation did you use to get this? What was the equation? I want to know the equation you used to get that. So I can see your thinking. All right. Let's see if somebody at home would be willing to share. Henry, will you unmute and tell me your thinking? What should I do? So Henry, we can't hear you. Henry, we can't hear you. Are you talking to us? You raised your hand. I called on you. I was hoping you would share your thinking, bud. Can you do that for me? Or oh, there's Mom. Maybe if you have headphones plugged in that we can't hear. That happens sometimes. You don't? Weird. It says you are unmuted for sure. Mrs. Harrison, do you see anything?
Turn your sound up. Maybe try and turn your sound. It's probably.
It's not mine. So. Okay, buddy, I'll come back to you. Let me know. Just pipe in when you think you. Oh, you think?
Last number, the last number he said equals 9.
Okay. Jensen, do you want to unmute? I know you also had your hand up. Can you share with us?
Huh?
Do you want to share with us? Because Henry's having trouble with his volume right now.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. What's the extra information first?
There are 28 boys. We don't need that
We don't need
because
that.
it's how many girls are at the movies.
Yeah, because it's asking about girls. We don't need to know about the boys. So then how did you find out how many girls are at the movies?
So, I did 17 minus like vertical, like up and down.
Okay.
And I subtracted the 1 because like
Oh, you want to do this?
8 is a higher number than 7. So I subtracted 8 from 7 and I got 9.
All right. 9 girls. How did you know to subtract? What was your key word?
How many girls are at the movies now?
Now, good. Did leave
Also-
help any of you? Leave, goodbye, going, yes? All right. Hey, nice. Yes.
He did have the right answer.
Henry, thank you. You had the right answer. Good job, buddy. All right, moving right along. This is just from yesterday and from our entrance/exit ticket. Max, hello, I have 2 Maxes. Max buys a dozen eggs at King Soopers. He uses 3 of them to make pancakes. How many eggs does Max have left? First, you got to tell me what the hidden information is. Then you get to solve it. Write your answer on your board and hold it up.
No, he made.
The answer is 9.
Can you tell me what the hidden information is? What's the hidden information? What does it represent? Okay, Josh Carter, can you help me with this one?
Yeah. The hidden information is a dozen, and it doesn't actually is 12. And so what I did, since it says he used
because if you are at home and you didn't hear Josh, he said dozens of hidden information, it actually represents 12 eggs. He uses, is your keyword, to subtract 3 from 12, the dozen, and you should have gotten 9. All right, last one. And then I'm gonna let you show off. Show off how smart you are and how much you know about this. So this is the one that we say, I don't know. How can I know? You didn't give me all the information. So what do we need to know? You're gonna write in words, right? Because we can't solve it. Lyric buys 6 stickers. She puts them on a partially full page in her sticker book. How many stickers are on the page now? Why don't you know? What do you need to know? You can start with how many. Sometimes that helps. I need to know how many what? How many is a good sentence starter? And you can make it a question. I love that everyone's thinking about their writing, their cuts. They're putting capitals and using punctuation. How many stickers on the page now? How many stickers on there? How many are you now? You don't know, right? This is really important to know. That's the question. Can you figure that out? What does it mean to know to figure that out? 5, 6. Very. How many are first All right, Astria. What do we need to know, Miss Astria? Can you unmute and share with us? We can't solve this because we need to know what?
How many stickers were on the page before she put 6 more stickers on?
Excellent. How many did she have before? Lennox said. How many were there at first? We need to know how many stickers are on the partially full page. What does that mean? How many stickers were on the page before she added the 6? Okay, so that's what we want to know. That is our review. That covers everything that you will see on the test today. A little bit from our big idea. So here's what you will be doing. How you feeling about this content? You're gonna, hopefully you have a thumb up. We will see how you do. Mrs. Harrison and I always want to know how we can help you. So this is how we find out. You are going to complete quiz, and I want you to stay on with me if you're remote, because you're not going to get off and not do it. I want you to stay on and do the test. I'll know who's done it, and when I see you turned it in, I'll say goodbye to you, okay? You can also finish your exit ticket if you didn't have time. Okay, so Mrs. Harrison's class, I can't wait to see how you do. Get out your math spiral, or you could use your board. I don't care which, but make sure you show your work and do your best. My class, same goes with you.
Look, I wrote you.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, Miss.
That one's like really
Well, that's because you have a test to take, so go take it. Please use your board. Elena, that is not what the board is for. Please use your board or your math spiral, whatever you choose, to do your work. All right, any questions at home?